name's Beckett. So we're going to be doing a review on the Halfdan-D. This is a Hawkeye auto rifle you can get from the Gunsmith Ingrams only right now. And I was so glad I got to pick this up. I've been keeping my eye on this weapon for a long time. Wanted to try it out. And I'm glad I get to show it to you guys. Alright guys, so let's get right into it. This is a high impact, low rate of fire weapon. It comes with two sights. GA post, I'm not really a big fan of. But the second one, the SD thermal, it's amazing. You'll see it on a lot of weapons like the anti-open stuff. It's great. Low handling, but we can make it work. We got tactical mag, which is just all around. Increases reload, increases stability, magazine, everything you need. And we got armor piercing rounds. Right now, and I don't think really ever, it doesn't really do anything except increase the range for PvP. We don't need that. And now we got outlaw. This is kind of where the weapon really shines. So let's get into everything how I feel about it. But before we do that, let me let you know this is a PC review. I'm not playing on console, so this gun might perform completely different. It might be completely hard to control it. I've heard it's just terrible stability on console, but on PC, it's amazing being able to control it with your mouse. There's always going to be different metas on different things. You know, when you don't have a controller, you don't have aim assist, and you got a mouse, and you just shoot and point. Or point and shoot. So let's get into it. So this has a high impact frame. If you don't know, all the different frames have certain intrinsic perks in them. The high impact is basically it has high caliber rounds into it. Now we got outlaw and we got the high headshot damage. So all this kind of works into a certain order. You can see where we're going. We're gonna want to hit headshots all the time, every time. I've noticed with this weapon, when you're hitting those headshots, they cannot get a bullet on you. It does really not work in close range as well. So you're gonna have to find something to back yourself up. But it was rare that I was really finding something to change to. Honestly, I'm like, oh, should I? No, I just kept on with it. Like, this gun is just all around an amazing auto rifle. It just reminds me of like early auto rifles in Destiny 1, like a Suros or something like that, because it is just beating people up. And with that high range stat, I think it's the highest range stat in the game for any auto rifle, which is ridiculous. With it hitting 25 to the head, so I think you need about 6 headshots and 2 bodies to get a kill. And you'll see little to no fall off damage, except the map that I'm playing on right now. I did notice, like, way out there, I think it'll be right there. You'll see it's only hitting for 20, 19, way out there. But there's not many times in any of the Destiny 2 maps that you're really going to be that far. And you're just going to have to change up for your situation on the map, pull out a scout rifle or something like that, or just move in closer for the flank. So the big thing that bothers me is the handling on this. And it's really not a problem anymore. We have masterworks in here, so you just need to grind out those masterwork, get those shards, and try to re-roll for handling. In my opinion, you might want to go stability if you're on console and you want to try this weapon out, but just try to get handling, just because I've noticed it more than anything. Just pulling this aim down sights, it is rough. You can get outgunned by weapons if you're too close, if you're right in their range. The really only weapons that I had really struggled with getting outgunned every time I would say is the new pulse rifle, the Darkest Before on Trials, and the Better Devils. And right now, I don't know about console, but on PC, I think everyone is struggling against Better Devils. Better Devils was my go-to gun, but it just gets really boring using the same thing over and over again. So I wanted to try something new out, and I was happily surprised. But we just got to remember, when we're using this gun is not forgiving at all. If you're used to Uriel's Gift, the Guiding Star, any of those auto rifles where you can just get away with missing your shots, hitting body shots all the time, and just be generally bad with your aim, this gun may not be for you. You really need to be on your headshots all the time. I noticed time and time again, if I was missing my headshots, I was not going to win the gunfight, not going to win the day. There are many fights where it's just like you hit too many bodies, you're done. Your time to kill just exponentially grows larger and larger. So this is really just like you get rewarded for hitting headshots like you would if you were using pulse rifle or you're using a hand cannon, which is why I love this gun so much. Because when you're hitting those headshots and you're doing that, you feel amazing. You feel like a god. You are knocking down squads left and right. So it's a great gun. If you don't have it, you probably do. Check your vault. You probably have it. You probably put it in there. You're like, oh, I don't know about this gun. I'm probably never going to use it. Or you probably dismantled it. But I seen it in the database a long time ago, and I was waiting for this thing to drop. I wanted to try it out so bad, and it was worth the wait. I am in love with it. So if you guys like the review, leave a like. If you don't like it, leave a dislike. Do whatever. If you can, hit that subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. You guys have a great day.